Hello, everyone. I'm LP'Klint. Very glad to be here. Very glad you guys can come in and join. How many of you are brand new today? Wow, look at that. Okay, welcome. How many of you have never meditated before at all? Okay. How many of you have some meditation? How many of you are regular? Okay, very good. The good thing is, meditation is actually very, very easy. No matter what meditation technique you've learned before, the great thing is they all build upon each other. They're all different ways to achieve peace. And the technique that I'll share with you guys, even simpler. Only 2 steps: relaxation and awareness. And how we do it is to really relax your body and relax your mind. Many people, when you think of meditation, you think of you know, sitting up straight, perfect form. You know, that's just for Instagram, okay? In real meditation, is just be comfortable, be at ease. You don't have to worry about how you look. Even the position, if you can sit like the Buddha, great, but you don't have to be. As you can see, everyone's on a chair or a bench. It's okay to sit on a chair. It's okay to lean on the wall. It's okay to even be in bed. For those online, you might be in your bed. Although I don't recommend laying down in a group setting. So the good thing is we're all sitting. The thing is, since we have relaxation and awareness, the first one, relaxation, to be comfortable, it's important because if you think 100 years ago, how they would teach meditation is sit still, don't move. It's not wrong, but it's not great for people today because when we hear sit still, don't move, we add a step. We tense up. That's not one of the steps. So why does it work back then? Is because people were much more laid back. They're relaxed. So all they needed was some focus to help them regain the balance. Nowadays, we focus too much. We're always thinking, overthinking, and then thinking about thinking, which is weird, but that's what we do. But we've forgotten how to relax. So when we hear sit still, now we're adding more focus to the focus we already have. And then this isn't working for me. And that's why. Our master, Lomhada Mashio, he said, everyone relax. Relax. It's important because that's what people did back then. Only they didn't need someone to tell them to relax. They were already there. So when we meditate together, be comfortable first. You don't have, I like to say, we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram, okay? Because you don't have to care about how you look, but instead make sure you feel perfect. And that's what's important. And meditation has so many wonderful benefits. Relieve stress, make you happier, healthier. But one particular benefit that people don't talk about is, you look younger. So you see my master's picture. Guess how old he is? In this picture. Close, but still no. He looks like my older brother in this picture, right? He's 72 in this picture. You're like, what? Yeah. So if you're looking for the fountain of youth, look no further. It's within you all along. All you have to do is close your eyes and allow yourself peace. And it makes a lot of sense. If you're not stressed, you have no cortisol. You don't have that stress hormone that's actually hindering your growth and healing. So when you're not stressing, you're able to regenerate and heal properly. And when you're doing that properly, everything actually heals and you start to look younger. So it makes a lot of sense. He obviously did not have much stress ever. So a lot of my high school friends are still mad. I'm like, Clint, how can you look the same? 20 years later, still the same. I'm now 37. So it's something that really works. And it's not because you force yourself or push yourself to do it, but to enjoy the time to do it. Because even though as meditators, we know it's something we need to do, but when it's time to do it, we get the opportunity to do it. So just like how we shower for our body, meditation is a shower for the mind. So, who's ready for a shower? Just kidding. All right. Then, any questions before we start? All right. Then, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And when you're ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. The body scan is not quite scanning for something, but rather allowing our body to relax from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force. Take your time. Relaxation is a very important first step. Allowing the relaxation to to flow down your body, relaxing the muscles in your face, relaxing your neck, your shoulders, relaxing the muscles in your arms, down to the tips of your fingers. Allow the relaxation to flow down to your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage. Releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back. Little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable. Feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. What's important is that you adjust if you need to. Remember, it's okay to move. We are human beings, not statues. Those minor adjustments can be the difference between enduring and enjoying. As meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So feel free to adjust. Don't feel like you're doing anything wrong. In the time that we've been meditating so far, I've already moved over 10 times. Though very likely, you have no idea. As we adjust, always do so lightly and gently. Even if you're practicing at home, adjust lightly and gently. This way, when you get the opportunity to come meditate in person, we can adjust easily, making the least amount of noise so we don't unintentionally bother those around us. But no worries. Sabai, sabai. Sabai is a Thai word. It means relax, take it easy, let it go. And once your body feels nice and comfortable, or at least comfortable enough, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's a light focus, not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. What we do is visualize or imagine your meditation object. Your meditation object can be anything, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. The object acts as a focus point, a way to let our mind rest on one thing rather than everything. And as our mind stays with this one thing for a prolonged period of time, our mind starts to let go, letting go of all those extra thoughts, allowing your mind a little bit of peace. And as peace is accumulated, it's not a light switch. We can't simply turn it on and be happy all the time. But instead, we gather it little by little, bit by bit. And as we practice more and more, it gets easier to find, gets easier to attend, to attain. And how we do it? Relax your body, relax your mind. Allow your body and mind to take a break. And as we practice, we hear this word a lot, let it go. But how do we do it? Letting go does not mean to throw away or forget about. It means to place down rather than carrying. All our thoughts can feel like groceries. They all seem very important, and we tend to carry them everywhere. But just like groceries, no one brings them home and walks around the house with them. We place them down on the counter and then put them where they need to go. The fun thing about our mind is we don't let go so easily. Instead of placing the whole bag down, we take things out one at a time while still carrying the bag. So it takes a bit more time to finally let go, to place it down. So give yourself time. You don't need to rush. In fact, the more you take your time, the faster your progress. Because in the end, we are learning how to get the mind to slow down and eventually stop. And of course, it's a lot easier said than done. It takes time. And just like any skill, it takes time to get better and better. You never expect someone to first learn to swim and then jump in the pool and become as fast as an Olympic gold medalist. It will take time and effort, practice, until eventually we can do it very naturally, comfortably. And even in our times of calm and peace, your mind may still begin to wander. And it's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You are normal. You're not doing anything wrong. Our mind loves to think, just like how a child loves to play. But just like a child, we know the child needs rest. Just like the mind needs rest. So we gently bring our mind back to the safe spot and give it time to finally take a break and rest. And if your mind continues to wander, I recommend a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound, something that helps you feel calm and peaceful, or at least relieved. The mantra we like to use: Sam Ma Arhang Sam Ma Arhang Sam Ma Arhang. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools. Tools to help calm and soothe your mind and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. And now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. Don't rush. Don't force. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Let us enjoy this mini vacation. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from us, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city. Filling the state and the surrounding states. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sape Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddha Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasankha Nupavena Sattha Soti. Part 1 to 3. And now, very gently And at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now compared to when we first walked in. Notice that difference. Sometimes it's very subtle, sometimes it's like night and day. Every time we meditate, it's important to take a moment to notice that at the end. That way you can see what's working, what's not working. Because every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions, as each time we learn a little something. If it's something that was challenging, now you know that kind of thing doesn't work as well for you. If it felt very easy, do it again. So, this is how we grow, by getting to know that, getting to be aware of it. It helps us continue to get better and better. So, are there any questions today? Or anything come to mind? Now, the thing is, with meditation, the experiences you can have can be quite odd or weird, mostly because it's not like what we see in the physical world. The feeling can be very, very different. In truth, it's because it's a very different world. The world out here that we see, it follows physics. The world inside our mind, physics doesn't matter. Sometimes you feel like you're floating, sometimes you feel like you're expanding, you're shrinking. Understand that these things are very normal, and it varies from person to person. So if you ever have any wonders or doubts or what's going on, feel free to ask us. That's why we're here. Let you know you're on the right track or there's something a little wrong. But the good thing is, it's always good to talk to people who meditate about your meditation experience. Otherwise, you talk to a friend who doesn't meditate, they'll ask you, what are you smoking? It'll really go that direction. So know that this is always a safe spot, and I'm always very available so you guys can ask if ever. Okay, yes.
Some people might know me know that I write poetry, and it helps me develop my thoughts as I write. And one thing I've been writing a lot about, more and more so, is this idea of how releasing and letting go leads, the way I look at it, leads to birth. That if in order for a birth to arise, I have to let go of something, or release, or especially thoughts or distractions, or even how even how death can lead to life. The way I look at it, the death eventually leads to more life, and releasing leads to more birth. So it's something that I'm very in tune with, and I'm just becoming more and more in tune with that idea. But I'm just wondering if you have anything you want to say about it.
Yeah, actually, that's good. And then you start to practice letting go more. It, in a way, yes, birth of what? A new you. Because when you're holding yourself back, you're holding on to something so tightly. You're not really you. You end up kind of lowering your grade. You get stuck at that feeling of holding on. Once you let go, you're back to you. It's like your own birth, your own rebirth, kind of, I can do this. So, yeah, I agree with you. Very nice.
Well, the problem is, like, I can't read my own handwriting. It's challenging. But can I read a short one?
Sure,
Sure.
please.
This one I just wrote like 6, 7 minutes ago, during the session, but I was writing quietly, so hopefully didn't disturb anyone. this is sort of like on this concept that I talked about. Unthink. Unthink to live. Sprinkle yourself. Sprinkle grace. Instead of to, sprinkle it away. Leave and depart and release in a way, in a matter that you can't help but begin. Let go in a way so tomorrow will never be denied. Release so nothing can happen but tomorrow will come. That's something I wrote just a few minutes ago.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting
Yeah, there's always a lot of different things that we can use. Yeah, poetry can be indeed your meditation. A lot of people think that meditation is only sitting and closing your eyes. Once you understand that it's about the mind, you can do it anywhere. You can do it while you're walking. You're walking in the park, enjoying the park as well as having your mind centered. You can do it while you're doing the chores around the house, while washing the dishes, doing this and that. Even as you drive, of course, don't close your eyes. You know, there's actually many ways that you can meditate. It doesn't always have to be sitting, and that's why there are many forms. The thing is understanding that balance, relaxation, and awareness from within. And then you're able to get a little bit of peace. In fact, not too long ago, before my generation, 50, 60 years ago, hobbies, even sports, they were more like hobbies. Kids today, sports are now just completely competitive and expensive. Back then it was very stress relieving. That's how we used it. Playing ball with your friends, going out, doing different things, painting. There's so many different things you could have done just to release, relax. It was your own meditation, even though you didn't know it was meditation. So, yes, very good. Thank you very much. Any other questions or wonders? All right, no worries. There's actually one thing I want to share with you guys to help you along as you practice meditation. I don't know why my throat is so dry. Maybe it's from a whole day of speaking. All right. Excuse me. So, one thing I wanted to share with you guys is something called the 4 C's. Do you remember that? Maybe? Okay. So, the 4 C's, it actually came from our master, Lumhana Mashiyo. And in Thai, it was Sati, Sabai, Samam, Sama, Sanket. So an S sound. And it's on the test, so remember it, okay? I'm just kidding. But in English, it ended up being the C. So it was comfort, conscious, consistent, consider. So comfort and conscious are quite literally, it should sound familiar. It's our 2 steps of meditation, relaxation and awareness. And we need those 2 things consistently. After we finish, it's good to consider, take time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. Excuse me. As this is actually the recipe for success, believe it or not. If you do apply this to anything, while my masters shared it in the sense of meditation, we need relaxation and awareness. These 2 things, having it consistent, not too much relaxation, not too much focus, not too much awareness. When the balance is just right, consistently, it helps us move forward. And then we take some time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. Just like I said at the end of meditation. This will help you continue to improve. Be able to check on yourself. How you feel is actually a good marker to see, it felt good. Keep going. It didn't feel so great this time. What was it I was thinking about? What was I doing? That we can see, okay. Most of the times when you don't have a very good meditation, it tends to be because our mind is thinking of something happening in your life at this moment. For example, a loss of a loved one, or some drama at work, drama at home. These kind of things will creep in because it's already in your mind and we're working on the mind. So if you realize those are the things that are bothering you before coming to meditate, have some time to transition, something to help you kind of buffer it out. For example, maybe you play a song you like, helps change the mood. Take a walk in the park, maybe when it's warmer. You know, adjust to you. As you start to adjust to yourself, you start to see how it makes it work. Because meditation, back in the Buddha's time, there were 40 different techniques. Nowadays, there might be 40 million. Okay? And they all derive from the original 40. Even Dhammakaya technique that we use is 3 of the 40. And it's all just different things that we use to help us get better. And why it expanded this way is because each teacher would share their tips and tricks on how they did it. And then as students, we unintentionally understood it as a brand new technique. So understand, every technique you've learned, they are tools to help you. Whether you like to breathe, follow the breath, great. Actually, if you do following the breath, I recommend holding it at the lowest part. Not holding your breath, but I mean the focus. And then you'll see, able to go in deeper. It's just like that. They're all building blocks to help each other, help go in deeper. So I hope you all keep up the practice. Though, while my master said there were 4 C's, I actually like to add a 5th one. Though it's not a C word, it's a C emoji, a smile. As it's actually very, very helpful. The smile really can help you even fake yourself into a better day. And one way to practice, as soon as you wake up, everyone goes to the restroom, right? So look in the mirror, smile. Smile to yourself. 2 good things happen from this. Number 1, the first person you're looking at is smiling back at you. And number 2, if you don't smile often, you can see how much smile is enough. So, you can make a smile go from, nice to really creepy. So, it's a good way to practice. As I was very lucky and fortunate. That was something my mom taught me as a kid. We need to smile. Make sure that she would say, put your arms out. Everything in here, this is your world. Everything in your world must be happy. So it helped me be able to keep this personality as well as enjoy life. I was a very happy kid. And even now, I'm a very happy monk. So I hope you all practice it, give it a try. And then notice how meditation continues to change your life, and usually for the better. So if any other questions or wonders? You guys are a really quiet group. It's all good. No worries. Well, I'll be here till February 7th. So during that time, I will be leading the classes and be glad to be here with you all as I'm kind of on tour. Yeah, monk on tour, right? Went to Chicago, went to Georgia, here in New Jersey, then I'm going to Kansas, then Texas, Vancouver, and then back to Toronto, Canada. So I'm just glad to be here and share with you all some meditation, some ways to calm your mind and find some peace. And if you want to hear my voice again, I do meditation on YouTube, Facebook, and Zoom regularly every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 p.m. I call it late night meditation, and for obvious reasons. And also, when I'm able to, I'll do Saturdays at 5 o'clock. Not today. So, yeah. Overall, I want to say thank you again, and I'd like to give you a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. When you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So thank you again. And I'll be hanging out here. You can ask questions if you'd like. All right. Oh, I forgot to ask. Did the meditation feel long or did it feel okay? It feel okay? Any guesses how long you sat? Almost. Yeah, we did a good 45 minutes, which is well done. It felt like 20? Well done.
Stay around. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, thank you. These are my friends. My Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Lily. She told me about the center. It's from my town. I've got to introduce you. Good to see I find that silence during meditation, I feel it's one big smart. How you think that it's my friend? I know you think of it as I do different things. Thank you. I do my speech. I only do my best.